For those of y'all that are new to VR, this has been around for a while. This is Bigscreen. It's a free-to-play game that is on the MetaQuest, but it's also on Steam, so you can get it through there. You can also get it through your Oculus app on your PC. So what you're seeing right now, we're actually hosting in PC mode, and this isn't your only room. We have multiple environments, as you can tell. And then we also have environments made by users. They haven't updated these in a very long while, so I don't know if they're planning to do any more or not. Let me check. So the other thing is I can host pretty much anything from this side. Movies, music, video games. I can pretty much host anything on here. Now, I got to be careful with what I am posting because I need this video to not get muted. So we're just gonna do something real quick just to make sure audio.
In this video, we challenge you to guess the song from the.
Okay, so you have that. Then you also have, I'll show you a couple of the rooms real quick because we're gonna be switching up the rooms. A couple of the ones that I use personally is this one. I use this one for my karaoke and music trivia. If we're hosting a movie, I will bring us over to this room, although I'm sitting in the office. Let me turn the lights up too. There we go. So you have this, you got plenty of seating all the way down, right down here too. You also have certain toys and stuff you can bring in and interactive things to do. For example, like your 3D paint, you can paint if you like. You can also let me erase that. You can also bring in an RC car, race it. You get bored, you can drop it. There we go. You get bored, you can also bring in like paper planes, or you can also bring in tomatoes. We have chess, so you can play chess with others in here. Or if you're bored, you can just throw this stuff around, just pick it up and yeet it. So, you got bowling and there's darts as well. If you're hosting rooms, you can also get rid of the chessboard. You can also put your personal spaces in. So we can do something like that and yeet to it, and voila, we're right here. So you're not stuck to just what's in the random area. Plus, they also have customized it to where you can stand in certain areas without needing to be on a diamond. You also have, this is another movie theater that we use for movies. So, give you a good idea. So then you have the question, well, can I host? Well, yes, you can. So if you host without PC, you're able to host with YouTube, Twitch, Pluto, and then they also have, it's not on here because I'm on the desktop. They also have a browser option, and I think it's like $9.99 a month. But if you're a host, that's actually worth it if you're not using PC. Now, if you're using PC, let's switch to a different room. Want a lighter room. Let's go to, let's do balcony in the daytime. Or I don't even have to do balcony in the daytime, just do balcony. Okay. So if you also host on PC, then you can host your desktop screen like this. You can also bring in a secondary screen like so. And this thing is all up in my face, so give me just a moment to adjust it. Mm, gotcha. Okay. So while you have it in front of you, come on, stop moving around. There we go. While you have it in front of you, you can adjust it to where you want it. You can move it forward, backwards. You can size it up however big you want it. You can curve it if you like. This also, you can host 3D. So if you're wanting to host 3D, now this is going to look super weird on this part, but you can basically change the 3D setting to side by side or whatever that means, and then you have your 2D mode. So we do 3D movies in here as well. Now, you can go to your social and you can see all sorts of rooms. You can look it up by just browsing through, or maybe you're in the mood for something. So we have movies, chat, gaming, productivity, TV, sports, discussion, karaoke, anime, and music. And we do a lot of karaoke. I'm not going into these rooms again because I am not trying to have a copyright on me or have audio removed. So I will just show you what we have. We're showing movies just to give you an idea. There's brand new movies on here, and I'm one of those that has the option for that. So we have Jumanji, Saw, The Martian, Antar. When you go into one of these, and I am going to mute it. Let me go ahead and set myself up for that. Because I don't want, again, I do not want a thing on this. So you go into one of these rooms. I think Megan 2.0, right? New movie that's out. Room owners restricted access. Okay. So that's a different one. The Martian. So here we are in The Martian. Okay. And they've disabled the microphone so people can't talk in here. And this is also um, audio. So I need to turn the audio down. When we go to breaker, turn his desktop down, and then we're over here. So if you take a look, they're watching The Martian in 3D. I don't know what it looks like in the Oculus mirror that you guys are looking at, but hopefully it looks pretty decent. Now, go back to the home and I will show you what hosting a room is like. So I'm actually going to host in my regular room. Um, let's see, public, let's see, my room, and then environment. We're going to go to the regular room that I usually do my karaoke and music trivia in, which is hella cool, by the way. Um, but I will show you basically what it's like to be a host here. Will anybody show up? I have no idea, but that's okay. I'm actually more so just wanting to do this video and put it up so you guys are aware. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to bring this down and I'm going to host my room. So when you host a room, you pick out your room name, and I'm going to say you can't see that. So no man sky. No, I can't type. No man's sky. And you're like, well, how can you game and do this at the same time? Well, I have another thing I do. Let me switch, changing this over. I really wanted to show you guys this stuff, and hopefully it will stop flickering. So we're going to choose gaming. I'm going to open it up public, and I can open this room up to at least 30 people. Okay. I can disable things like the toys and stuff, the visibility. There may be people that pop in here, and that's all cool. So I'm going to set this up, and we're going to host No Man's Sky and let you guys check it out. Let's see, personal screen, no personal screen. So we'll go about right here. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to bring open what I use is GeForce Now. So that way it's not graphically intensive on the computer. Now, mind you, there are kids that come into these things. There's trolls. They say stupid stuff sometimes. Hopefully they don't come in today and cause mayhem, but beware of it. Okay. So with GeForce Now, I'm able to cloud game on here, not use my GPU, and use only my GPU for Bigscreen. And the audio should be good for everything. So the cool thing about this is you can also, actually, let's switch rooms. Let's go to the bigger room. We'll go to the gallery, right? So I'll come sit up front. And now we have a huge screen that we're playing No Man's Sky on. And we're playing it in VR. Now, there is a VR version of No Man's Sky, but this is Bigscreen. This is us showcasing No Man's Sky on Bigscreen. Let me check my graphics real quick. 3840 by 2160. We're going to run everything on Ultra. Enhance on motion blur the fuck off. Okay, and we apply. Up, restart required to take effect. That's fine. We'll go back to the beginning and quit the desktop and then restart it again. And then it'll save my settings from that session and bring them back to the next session. So let me restart that again. Wrapping up your previous session. While we're waiting on that, let's take a look to see if anybody's here. So I can see basically the room is empty. Nobody's here at the moment. But again, we can host up to 30 people. I'm always checking to see who's in the room. I'm checking to see if my screen is showing, which it's not. Now it is. They can hear the audio pretty well, so should not be any issues whatsoever. Now, usually they're very good about telling me if there is an issue. So I'm going to move my hands out of the way. And mind you, and I'm going to say this, Bigscreen is only VR. You cannot do non-VR Bigscreen. There's no workaround. There's nothing for it. It has to be done in VR only. So you basically can get on here. You don't even have to host your room. If you just want to play on a big screen and whatnot, kick back in your bed like I'm about to do, then you're able to do so. Now, the cool thing about that too, and I'm not going to do it right now, is you can actually lay down in the bed and adjust the entire room to that. And it's on your menu settings. So for example, let's see, where's my shit at? Oh, I got a mess over here. Okay, so if you look at the menu, you can go to settings, visuals, and you can do a laying tilt. So you could be laying down in your bed and move this whole screen up. So, okay. So I'm going to situate myself real quick. My fat ass. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then let's hop into this and I'll show you how it works. You're like, man, how can this work? Right now, we're loading, so we're at 20-something frames. But this should go all the way up to 100-something frames usually. So. There we go. Well, 78 frames, 90 frames. Okay. we're loaded in. And latency, no big issue. I'm chilling. Alright, let's go to one of my bases. So yeah, if you're planning to be a big host on Bigscreen, you want to make sure you have certain tools. Like, again, you don't have to have a PC, but it would be helpful if you did, because you get to host more. You can use the browser in their thing, but it's not as accurate as it should be. So, all right, my base is. We're gonna go to. There's my Earth. Right there. And cool thing about this too, actually, I'm gonna switch rooms again real quick while we're loading into the new place. And it's not just regular rooms, so you can actually go. Let's see. Okay, you can actually go to space if you wanted to, or go to like a Andromeda, like this. So, how cool is that? And now, you got all these spaces for people to come sit and whatnot. So now, we can host over here. Or we can bring it to a planet. So, we do Andromeda. Just want to make sure. Okay. You can tell it's in really high quality. For you guys, you're seeing it in a higher quality than what people watching would be. They would see it in 720. I can go up to 1080 for them, but I'm not going to. So, unless there was a complaint. Usually there's no complaints on things like that, so. Where's my fishing thing at? Oh, right there. Portable grill. Go fishing. Let me get out here a little bit more. Actually, spotted in a little bit higher. Let's go over here. Go underwater. Splash. So they have made new worlds too that are like giant planets, gas planets, cool water planets. So, okay, let's bring it out here. Oh, press the wrong button again. There we go, much better. And for some reason, my whole room just shifted on me, which is fine. Somehow a button got hit or whatnot. Okay. Here's my fishing pole. It's been so freaking long for this stuff. tool. It says bait box, salted chunks, copy. Customize fishing gear. We can do a different float, different line. Do purple line. Okay. How do I fish? It's been a minute. I'll just bring the rock. Fishing rig. There we go. And then we go over here. Go fishing. If we catch anything. Hey, I caught a spiny starfish. How about that? Oh shit. I tried to do this one in VR altogether. There's still some major issues with the VR version with the Quest, so can't recommend it at the moment. Wish I could, but I can't. So let's bring out the submarine. There's my submarine. Oh, wrong button. Let me show you the water plane I came across. It's actually pretty legit. I think I have it saved. It's kind of foggy over here. Let's see, what bases? My bases, Robos, let's see, Ace, Running the Moon. I don't think that's the right one. I think there's a different one. There's underwater. I think it's this one right here. Warp to underwater. If I have this set up right, my base is like super at like the very bottom depth that you can possibly go. Yep. Okay, let's get in here. Come on.
Extreme Sentinel Bennett.
We are way down below. If you look down there, we're at 708 units down below. So it is dark. Now if we go up to the top, takes, man, to get up there. We're almost there, though. So it's 90% water on this planet. This land I haven't even seen, so this is new to me. The cool thing is you can land your ships on the water now. You can set up a water setup for it. So, let's see. Land on this right here. Come on. Land. Come on. There we go. So, oi. Dang it. Come on. I'm not trying to do anything. Land on my freaking submarine. Okay. Son of a bitch. You don't want me to stay up here. Okay. I'll just go to the land and do it. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh. Very rocky land. Alright, so I go like this. Now we can land on the water. Got wave interactions and everything. Stuff that you don't even see in freaking even GTA. Rainbow. Got 2 stars here. Got a planet here. So yeah, there you go. That's No Man's Sky in big screen on VR. Alright, let's check something else out. Let's see, where's my hands real quick? Alright, let's see. Let's go back to our regular room. It seems like the wifey's in here too. I just gotta see where she's at. Oh, what up, Juju? All right, so they are hosting on PC right now. I'm gonna mute all of them real quick. So this is Diane. She is one of the hosts that also does karaoke. Um, but yeah, you'll be able to hear the people sing. I do have the audio down, so all you're gonna hear is some acapella. So enjoy. Oh, okay. So this is the sports bar room that you see. If there's people you don't want to hear, you can actually go over here and you can turn them down per one. So like I'm gonna turn everybody down to like quarter. They're in an instrumental break. So and they can't hear me right now because I've muted myself. So if you're a host, also let me show you something else that you can do. There we go. Let's go right here. Okay. So as a host, you can also, if somebody's getting to you and you want to get rid of them or report them, you're able to do so. You can block the user or report the user. If you block them out of your room, eh, I'm just I'm recording a video right now, so I got myself muted in a good way. I'm doing it for the TikTok, so you can add people as friends that or that you want to put on there. I get a lot of friends because of being a host. So you can see also, let's say somebody hops in your room, says some nasty stuff, and hops right back out, and you can't catch them. We keep a history of certain things, and basically you can switch them around, or excuse me, you can hunt them down and be like, okay, block. So they're pretty easy to figure out. So Believe it or not, even the karaoke versions, if I don't have the audio muted, it'll get copyright content on it. So let's see if she has the disabled. I'll change my color. There we go. Oh, so yeah. Then almost forgot all about it. There are some beta rooms as well that are kind of cool. Let me go to those real quick. Let's see, rooms. Oh, I gotta go back to my room. So I was letting her know that I'm recording. So, all right. So here's one. They have a bowling game room, which is pretty decent. You can bring in your bowling balls, and they got some over here. They have different styles of bowling lanes. So you want to play, get over here, get lined up, get zoomed in, and there you go. Strike, baby, strike, baby, strike. Not a strike. So yeah, you can get them pretty quick into the gutter. So there is this, and then they also have the screens up. Um, I don't know why I'm up so high, but I'm about to fix that. There we go. So they got the screens over here that you can see. There's also this cool room, and it is a build bricks like Legos and shit. So you click on this. Let's say this one. Come on. It's been a minute. There we go. So now I can lay out bricks. I can choose out my colors. So I want to lay out bricks. I can just lay them down like that. And it lines up. Okay, it clicks. Click another. So yeah, there's some kind of interactive rooms as well. And then again, you can be uh, hosting something or putting a movie on. So, what do I do for movies? All right, this is a little bit of a catch, okay? When it comes to movies, you cannot host Netflix. All right, all right. Let me rephrase that. You can host Netflix, but it is a huge workaround, and you have to have PC. But if you don't have PC, you can go through certain websites that you have legally purchased the rights to use, hint, and I'm not going to show it because I'll just bring it up. Okay, so once it's up, okay, okay, you have legally earned the right to show stuff. So, for example, we could host Superman right now. Now, it just came out, so it's not going to host the best. Audio's not the best yet, but take something for example. Uh, something even close to being new. The Karate Kid Legends, right? I can host that. So here's the problem. If you use a browser base, that includes on the Quest as well. Um, it is encoded. So that means Netflix, Amazon, um, YouTube is not, HBO is. So if you use those kind of things, you will see it, but they won't see it. If you're hosting for people, that is. So keep that in mind. So if you want to host movies, make sure you've got it on your computer, or you're going to certain websites that we're not mentioning that you have legally obtained services to, and then you can host it from there. So, all right, we got to do another 20 minutes and then we'll call it on this video. Well, let's see. What else do we have here? I haven't been in Dune Awakening in a minute, but I am on just a controller at the moment. So, Dread Zone, that's a new game. Pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. There's blueprints I've got. So, all right. So with GeForce Now, let me explain that. GeForce Now, it's games that are on Steam, Epic, Blizzard, Xbox, Ubisoft stores. So you can put them on here, and it's not every game. The developer has to opt into it, but you can see out of all games available, there's 2,293 games available. In my library alone, with everything I have 716 games I can play right here, right now. So you can see all of those. I can just press play and go straight into it. And this is from my Steam account, my Epic, my I even think EA's on here and shit. So if you are a Xbox Game Pass player, they actually have it set up for that too. They have a deal with Xbox. So there's GeForce Now Thunder, free to plays, PC Game Pass. So these games, if you have the PC Game Pass with Xbox, you can play them. So there's a bunch. So all right, what else can I show you guys in here in Bigscreen? There's a lot to it. It's not VR chat by any means, but the downside to VR chat is they don't have this. Oh, let me show that. Let me show you this. So, I'll not host my. Let's go to another room. Let's actually go back to the room that we were in, which was right there. May have to mute this again. Okay. Okay. So it has her stuff right there, right? Well, what I can do is I can go right here. Oh, let me turn them back down. You can tell it's not just freaking kids in here. It's adults as well. So let me get them all turned back down real quick again. And then I'll show you what I was about to show you. So, okay. All right. So they're singing, they're doing their thing. Let's say that I'm not feeling it, I'm bored or whatever. I want to do something else. I can bring up this right here. I can go to Room, Desktop, and show my personal screen. Now, the same screen that you guys saw earlier is right here. There we go. So now I can set this up in this room while they're doing their thing, and I can play. I'll be like, okay, I'm playing. You guys sing. I'm hanging out with you guys still, though. Hmm. Still turn people down a little bit here and there. Already got him. Okay. So now I can bring this in and then choose my game that I want to play. Make sure my controller's still running. And let's see. I do have a wireless keyboard hooked up right now. So that's the reason why I can actually get this to run as well. So that's another tool I'd recommend if you are hosting, is to have a wireless keyboard you can hook up to your computer, and that way you can sit down wherever you want and use it. So like right now, keyboard, and I'm sitting on my bed. I'm not even around my computer right now. And again, I have to reiterate this. This is free to play. So if you're on the quest and you just got a brand new quest, pick this up. It's free. Just download it. Come have some fun with these people. Don't be one of those fucking trolls that we have to fucking block all the time. If you just got it on a HTC or whatever, or you got a new HTC Vive or Valve Index, something like that, then you can download this on Steam for free. Oh, the shaders. Like that for me is not, I want it a little bit bigger so I can go to desktop and up the size to what I want and bring it up. Maybe do that a little bit, curve it up a little bit.
I
And
dream
still
of
keep
it
up with the land.
amongst the wild
with the room.
threads of history.
I haven't been in this in a minute, so bear with me. We could join. And so I can, while I'm in here too, I'll show you this. I can turn my desktop volume up or down. I can change this to 3D if I want to, which I think is not set up right for that. But there's apps you can have that'll make it to where you can play this game in 3D. I've seen a few of them done in here, and it's pretty damn cool. Oh, my hand. Alright, I'm in my place. Let's see. I mean, God, I haven't been in here in such a hot minute. Do we need... let's see, storage, permissions, general. Let's see. Edge. Okay, we're still good. Audio's is that. I've been trying to pick up this spot down here, and this is very dark. So let me update the settings on here for this portion. So graphics or display, gamma. There. Apply. Okay. So I've been trying to get this spot right here, and I think I can actually claim it now. So I will most likely work on that later. Somebody has claimed this area over here. So yeah. This is my little secret over here. Little cave that has pretty much goodies of everything. I'm gonna use the plane with the controller. So yeah. Yeah, I could play this here, so. Or maybe they're doing something. I want to watch a movie. I can watch a movie, you know. So I'm still just hanging out with, you know, people I know, friends or whatnot. So now, with having two screens, there's not a way yet where you can have two different things going at the same. But there is a way, like if I was hosting a room, for example. Let's see. Let me go to my room again. So if I was in my room, then I could do like this, right? I could host my room and have it public, bring it down to like 4. 4. I can have up to 4 people in it, and I can have anyone in this room can stream their desktop. So we can have multiple desktops going at the same time. And that means that I could have my main right here. We can have my personal here. Somebody can have their personal right there. And it's freaking hella cool the way it's set up. So, so yeah, you can do that as well. Let me close this room real quick so nobody thinks I'm open. So yeah. Take a look at some more rooms real quick just to see who's all running. There's some shit that goes on in here, like politics, religion, stuff like that. So, mind you, on that stuff, there's usually some kind of drama that goes with some of them. So, beware of that. Oh, this is another one right here. Like if you play Jackbox Party. What up, y'all? So see, you can actually host uh VR in here. And then I got this room right here. So I'm going to a different room.
You hit the wall? What'd you turn? He's probably dead before we hit it. Coroner's report shows massive heart attack.
So yeah, don't want to show too much of this room because I don't want to get that big old copyright thing. Let's see. They're doing karaoke most likely. Actually, let's see what they're up to. And for example, that's one room like I'm talking about. You can get yourself. You'll hear people like that. Yeah, here and there. I would say it's more in the um, younger crowd. The older crowd is pretty calm and collected. So, oh, here's somebody playing games on their PC. How's it going? I'm actually working on a big screen promo video right now, so we're hosting a room in there for a second just to show the other people playing games how it could be. So there we go. Let's see what other rooms. A lot of movie rooms, a lot of music rooms. Let's see what the 3DS is. Oh, you doing a emulator style? Are you playing like emulator style on here? Oh, that's cool. So again, see drama stuff too. So oh, let's just check what Mexicans up to. What up, bro? You playing in Suno? Haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Oh, mm-hmm. Yep. There. I haven't. Like I tell some of them come in my room, I say, "Do you understand? When I block you, you will never be returned again." Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. What kind of music are you working on in Suno? Oh, so you're actually putting the lyrics in for this one then? Yeah. I do the funny ones sometimes. I post on the TikToks the funny ones, just give it a theme and let it go at it. But I have done the full lyrics ones as well. Okay. So yeah, so I made Music trivia. Oh, were we? Hmm. He's totally wrong. I have not done Suno on big screen in a hot freaking minute. So some of these people get on here and they're super drunk. So anyways, that should be the hour-long video. I'm gonna double check my desktop real quick and make sure. Oh, I glitched out there. My hand's not want to work right now. All right, all right. Yeah, we're gonna get this before I get blacklisted on this one. Hold on. I think we're at an hour or two. Y'all have a good one. Come check out Big Screen. I'm Open World Gamer.